Do you find yourself becoming stiff and tense at the office? Or maybe you're at home and you feel stiffness settling into your joints? Well, follow along with this routine and it'll help you feel better to take on the day. First up, let's bring those fingertips to temples, elbows wide, opening the chest. Close those elbows in, trying to bring them close to one another, and then big open up with the elbows. Eye gaze goes up to the ceiling. Opening the chest and shoulders and closing up, working on stretching out the chest and mobility of the shoulders and neck. Reach that hand over the lap, anchoring it underneath your thighs or chair, and use that back arm to gain a little bit of leverage on your backrest. Making sure not to slouch. Chest proud, shoulders rolled back, think shoulders over hips, everything stacked and lying nice and tall. We want to feel this stretch throughout that back. Gently transitioning to your other side. Reach the opposite hand over the lap, keeping your knees square to the front of the room. Once again, bringing that back hand back to gain the leverage. Quick posture check, shoulders stacked over hips. I'm going to have you swivel over to the corner of your chair. That foot on the outside of your chair, forward, kick that heel out. We want to stretch out the hamstring, so that big muscle that runs along the back of the leg. Putting your hands on your bent knee for support and tipping forward. Just like you're trying to take that chest past your knee. Feeling it all along through back there. Now same leg, instead of extending out, we're going to walk those toes back. Knee is going to line back up under the hip or slightly back further. We want to feel that stretch throughout the front of the hip down to the knee. Same thing as always, sitting up nice and tall. If you feel like you need a deeper stretch, let's reach that hand up and over to the other side. Let's make our way over to the other side, kick your heel out, pull the toes in for a deeper stretch. Same thing, hands on that supporting knee, and tipping down from the chest if you need that deeper stretch in your hamstrings. Walking that foot back. Bringing knee under hip, big reach up and over, opening the hips. Take a couple of big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing that breath into the hips. Let's grab a hold of any arms on the back of your chair that you might have or the back of the seat. We're going to externally rotate that the shoulders, allowing the chest and shoulders to open up. You'll even feel this stretch through the biceps as well on the front of the arms. Going into a figure 4 stretch. If you have sciatica pain, if that's something that you suffer from, this is a fantastic stretch for you to incorporate daily, if not multiple times a day. Bring that foot up if you are not capable of bringing your foot up due to tight muscles, limited range of motion. Mimic this movement, but keep the foot on the floor, rocking to the outside of the shoe and opening up the knee. Slowly guiding that leg down with control. Let's bring the other one up on the lap, opening the knee. If you find that you need a deeper stretch here, let's tip down from the chest like you're trying to take it past your knee again. Making sure the stretch isn't too intense. Stretches should be slightly uncomfortable, but never painful. Reach that arm out in front of the shoulder. Opposite hand is going to come around, hooking it underneath the arm, pulling it across tight along the center of the chest. We want to feel this stretch in the back of the shoulder that's being pulled across the chest. This is a great one to help with that posture with reducing those tight muscles. Big opening of the chest, opposite arm reaches forward, hook underneath, pull it nice and tight across the center of the chest. Fingertips loosely placed on the back of the head. We're going to look up to the ceiling, allow the head to fall into the hands, gentle assistance with the hands, bringing your head back to neutral. Going back and forth, feeling that stretch in the front of the neck and increasing that mobility in the back of the neck. We are so used to those downward movements anytime we look down at our phone, magazine, and reading. Reach those fingertips out to the side. Rotate so the thumb is facing back behind you, palm up. Now tip your head away from your hand. Couple of big breaths in and out. Making your way over to the other side, opposite arm. Open the palm up, thumb to the back of the room, tipping the crown of the head away from the fingertips. And you can play with the eye placement here. You can look down toward the floor or slightly up to the ceiling, trying to find that spot in the neck that might hold a little bit more tension. Loosen up those hands. This is key to this stretch. Sometimes people hold their fingers so tight and tense. Palm toward the camera, flip your palms, relax your fingertips, gentle pull back, feeling that stretch in the fingers up into the forearms. Give the wrists a little circle. Making your way into the other side, really relax the hand. Once again, gentle pull back on the fingertips. This is a wonderful stretch if you have any arthritis, carpal tunnel in your hands. Movement always helps with stiffness. Good big inhale, working on the neck, look over the shoulder. Exhale slowly back to center. Inhale over the other shoulder. Slow exhale back to center. And repeating, we really want to focus on turning as far as we comfortably can to the side. And over to the other side. Palms together. This is called a prayer stretch. Tip those fingers in toward the neck and chin. As the elbows slide out to the front, we really want to focus on keeping those palms together. So if the stretch is too deep in your forearms and hands, don't quite tip as far to the chest. Release the hands, give those fingers a little wiggle, shake them out a little bit. Going into that inner hip stretch, place the hands firmly on the inner thighs, gentle press out. If you're comfortable, make sure that you are in the back of your chair. Gentle press on the inside of the legs to feel the stretch in the inner groin. Slowly roll your way up.